Hello, I'm April Brown with Zelkin Financial Services LLC, and I'm back with the tip, today's illuminated point. So, I wanted to talk to you about something that folks have been coming to me in reference to, and I thought this was a perfect platform to do it in. So, if you are a law enforcement official, LEO, and you're trying to retire, this is how you do it. So, I thought I'd put it in video. So, there are four things to remember when you're trying to retire from the state of North Carolina. If you are what we call a ledger, that's the handbook that they have in NC Orbitz. So there are four things. One, it is a four-step process, and I'm going to go through each step. Two, you can start the retirement process 4 months to the actual date you retire. 4 months to the actual date. Three, the state's very responsive and they're quick to turn around and they're pretty quick to get back to you. So those are the things to remember. So in reference to step one that we're going to talk about. So step one says you need to go into Orbitz, which if you don't know what that is, you need to figure it out. It's North Carolina's retirement website. And you're going to look to the left side of the page and you're going to see in that left column, start your retirement. You're going to click on that. So then you'll click on that and it'll send you to a page and you fill out the information. So you're going to fill out the pertinent information that is for you to fill out. And then once you've added that information, then it's actually the state will send that information on. But just remember, when you're filling out that information, you need your start date with whatever organization you started with. You might end up with a different organization when you retire, but you still need your start date. Your start date, you also need your sick leave or your sick time. You want your sick time in days and not hours because the state of North Carolina is going to request it in days. And know this, you only can get 529 sick days that North Carolina will accept. So after you fill that information out, then once you do that, that information actually gets sent into the state, and then the state is going to notify your human resources department stating, hey, X, Y, and Z has started their retirement process. And so you should know that out of the entire 4-month process, the longest portion of this is really the information that gets sent to human resources. They get 45 days to turn around your paperwork and send it to the state. That's a month and a half. So know that. So, when you send the paperwork in and they notify your human resources, if you call your human resources person, it's like, hey, when are you going to get my paperwork done? No, they've got 45 days to get that done. So that's the first step. Step two. Step two is your benefits section. And in step two, basically your paperwork has been completed by human resources and sent back to the state. And they're going to send you an email stating, hey, you could go to step two of the process. So look for that email, usually about 5 to 7 business days once the Human Resources Department has finished with your paperwork. So when you sign on to Orbitz, you're going to start step two. And so there are a couple of things that you're going to need to remember in reference to step two.